So what do you want us to do with this?
Yeah. Chuck is telling me, keep the nose down, run like hell. And at the last second, pull yourself through the control frame. Remember that?
Right, so
Yeah.
three
Three
rules.
things, right? Yep.
It was 1,000 foot. It was 1,000
It
feet
was
above.
1,000 feet. I mean, the cars down below were like, this big. When I'm in the air, nobody's telling me what to do. You're looking at the world from a different perspective. It's very freeing. Nobody can tell you anything. Yeah, it's a very magical feeling. Clear. My name is CJ Sturtevant, and I like to do so many things that I'm never without something to do. These are the ankle biter bears. They come from all over. This one my mom gave me. He's a handmade bear. This one, Paddington Bear, came from Paddington Station, and my flight instructor went flying in England, and he sent me home a bear. This one came from China. I couldn't go to China and not come home with a panda bear. And this bear is 78 years old, wise also. This bear is cheesecake. That's about it for bears. Oh, this bear. This is Sid. He used to say, I love chocolate. So you can see the bears have a lot of personality. Nice day for bike ride, huh? Oh, we have our own rules. We're not playing pickleball, we're playing Sturtevant ball.
They're the epitome of a team, you know. They take care of each other and adventure together. They have their roles, but it's not some kind of rigid role. It's what they do to keep the team going.
CJ's a real active doer. I describe George as a researcher. So between the two of them, I think it's a strong partnership. We had a tree we took down last year. I went over and asked you guys went to wood. So George selected the rounds he wanted. The next thing I know, he's got his maul. CJ's got her own maul. So they're out there chopping the rounds into firewood.
Hold a bunion. Now, be nice. We came in to hang gliding right when they were beginning to realize that it was a dangerous sport and there had to be some safety considerations.
We tend to put behind us the fact that there's so much danger involved. Every time I see her lay her wing out and pull it up, and I go, this is a chance for something to go wrong. I know she's very competent, but she's only this big. It's like carrying a 4x8 sheet of plywood in the wind. I think July 11th was the last time we flew.
Just haven't had good flying conditions. And I haven't flown my new wing now since I don't know when.
Yeah. So you're going to fly that Tiger?
I don't know. I have to ponder that. Yeah, these were things because I am having a really hard time stopping my glider, pulling it down and holding it. It has a lot of brake pressure, and so, but I think I'm getting stronger. This is easier now than it used to be. So one of these days I'm going to get brave enough to take my new glider out and try it again. It's got to be a good day at Tiger so I can slide in on my butt if I need to. I can't imagine how our lives would have gone if one of us had said, all right, I'm done with that sport. Even when I was going to the World Meets, George always came. It was really cool because here in the Northwest there were maybe 3 women. My first women's world team was in Austria and there was like 60 women. When you are a woman with a bunch of women, you talk about girl stuff. Couldn't do that with a bunch of guys. So, yeah, I really loved being part of the women's team.
Was it hard to not be able to hang glide again?
Yes, very hard. And my hang glider was hanging in the garage right out there, and for a long time it just made me really sad. Every time I walked out there, I said, I'm never going to fly that again. So, yeah, that's been hard. Boy, we sure did go to some amazing places.
We both say that we had a good run. We look in our old logbook and say, oh, that site's closed, and that site can't fly that anymore, and that old site is never used. So I think we got in at the right time, and we had the best years. You know, we just really understand how special it is to be able to do it as a couple. So we've been sharing that harness. Our outdoor activities are synced.
You said it's not what makes your relationship great. What would you say does make your relationship?
Oh, did I say that? I think it's just love. She's been the most important part of me.
That was our first sight of a hang glider. Huh. And where were we? Were not? Yeah.
My
Moving.
my first altitude. I noticed the wing's not really inflated. Neither of us were interested in having children. And part of her reason was she'd already taken care of children. It wasn't all that much fun.
I was the second oldest of 7 kids, so I was babysitter most of the time. So I didn't have a whole lot of choice in what I did. My mother wasn't very accepting of adventurous behavior in her daughters, so.
Woo! Yay! Flight of the day, CJ Sturtevant. What do you have to say?
I'm tired and happy.
Yeah!
That she's like a pilot through and through. You know, she loves it when something's not working. She figures out how to work on it. She talks to people. She says, this is the trouble I'm having. How can I do this better? And then she really just does whatever work she needs to do to keep flying.
You're not in this game by yourself. And it helps to surround yourself with people that think like you do and can give you a hand when you need to. Yeah, I consider myself to be very lucky.
Tree chop. Timber!
Missed my chance.